Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to do, or this series, I'm going to do a color along in this Meine Reise durch Europa book by Rita Berman. And I plan to do this page here. I think somebody voted for this page. And yes, but I have already, colored in slightly. I'm being very naughty, a bit naughty, and I just colored in this page, but I have another copy, so I will do this in another copy. And I'm going to do this, start with this coffee part first, and it has this coffee maker thing, which I have something similar, which is from Italy, made in Italy. So yeah, it's something similar to have. It's a real thing. It's not a mock thing. Can be used. See, so it's made in Italy. Probably, I think only once used it. I think it has been used only once to, try it. Anyway, I'm just going to use this as an inspiration to color in this picture here. And before I start, have you ever seen raw coffee beans? I'm going to zoom you in now. Just going to put this thing aside for inspiration. And have you ever seen coffee beans? Like, I'm going to zoom you in. Yeah, raw coffee beans. So here are some raw coffee beans, which I, got. Maybe I put it on here. So yeah, raw coffee beans. This is how raw coffee beans look like. If some people drink, usually you get this roasted coffee beans, but these are just raw ones before it's been roasted. So yeah, these are real coffee beans. So I'm going to put this aside. And where I got this, my brother has a business in the coffee industry, so I asked some from him. So I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to, zoom you in a little bit more. I think it should be all right. Yeah, I think I'm going to just leave this here for you to look at. All right, so I'm going to start with this coffee maker thing, and I'm going to color in with a French gray 30. Is it visible? I think so. Yeah, probably. I'm just gonna zoom this, move this side a little bit. It's quite nice to look at. That's raw coffee beans. So because if, let's say, I color this, this camera would focus on my pencil, not the actual coloring. My hand. So I've got something here for you to look at. It's very nice. I don't know. It's the coffee beans are just so fascinating. Some with the S shape. Yeah, I think many will not have seen raw coffee beans. The one you get in the shop are all roasted. So this is the base. more or less. And the handle is black, but I'm going to color it with a warm grey 90 instead of black. So I'm giving it a bit of a shadow. Like that. Do you like coffee? Are you a coffee person or a tea person? I'm more of a coffee person, but I do like tea as well. Or you know, you're not a coffee or tea drinker. Yeah, I think it's all right, and I'm going to blend it in with the light French grey 10. That's my French grey 10, warm grey 10, French grey. Oh, this is putty beige, French grey 30, that's 10. If I do not have 10, should it be this one? No. If it's not 10, I'm going to use the warm grey 30. Sorry. I'm just going to use the white. Just going to use the white and then blend it in. Yeah, so this coffee beans here, I am going to color in with a putty beige. It looks pretty much like sienna beige, beige sienna. See the color? It's very close. So I'm just going to color in some raw beans. This one I color in with roasted beans. These are raw, French grey 70. So this one here, I'm going to color in sepia. These are roasted coffee beans, ready to be to put in the coffee grinder. And as this as sepia, yeah, dark brown. It's not totally black, it's like, you know, a little bit of a dark brownish thing here. Yeah, so this coffee maker here is I would say it's a wooden sort of thing up here with a metal bit, but I'm just going to color it brown, dark brown. Probably I use brown burnt ochre for this part here. It's the metal bead, you see. So wait, let me see. Light umber. Am I in focus? Yeah, all right. So that's better. And sepia for the bottom part here. Shadow beads. Now for the coffee, it's supposed to be like, you know, the creamy texture on this. I would say this is like latte, so it's like it has got some cream on it. You can see a little bit of the coffee under. Light umber. And the cup I'm going to color it. It's like a blue sort of a coffee, so I'm using cloud blue. Yeah, it's just supposed to be a white sort of a coffee cup and saucer, but I'm just going to, you know, give it a blue tinge here. And yeah, right, so I'm going to use a little bit of blue violet lake PC1079 for the shadow beads here. Slightly darker inside the rim here. Maybe a tiny bit of a warm grey 70 to give it a little bit more shadow. Shadow bits, blend it in. Yeah, and the heart, love heart shape here, I'm just going to color in pink. And yeah, red will be a bit too, much for the contrast. So I'm just coloring it with pink. Yeah, and the background here, I am going to slightly put this out of the way, this coffee beans here. I'm going to show it to you later if you want to look at it. I'm just going to tilt the book this way. And sorry. Right, I'm going to just put the things out of the books, the way of the book. And probably, yeah, like this. And I'm going to color in the background with sand. Just a little bit, not the whole thing. So I'm just going to put sand as the background, the base here. This is my sharpener. Yeah, and some light umber, a bit more shadow, base. Maybe slightly a little bit more. Yeah. Base, I think, yeah, it's visible. I think it looks quite all right. And I'm gonna just push you out. I'll push it this way here. And I'm gonna look for another color, probably. I'm not sure. Probably if you can find some, blue. I am going to use this Holbein Horizon Blue, which is nice to have. And it's just a tiny bit. It's a bit like the sky, sort of blue. In this what you call this Black Widow set, Monarch set. So I'm just using this one, Holbein Horizon Blue, which you can just use any lightest of the lightest blue you have with you. Just because I have this Holbein out, and I thought I'm going to use this Holbein as the base, sorry, not base, background. Yeah, just so ever so slightly. Do not have to, make it too dark. Yeah, and I think I have got this. And maybe it's a nice touch if I'm going to put a bit of glitter here. So I am going to wet my brush. And I've got this glitter from the Art Spirit. And I'm going to use some Frosty Shimmer. I think Frosty Shimmer is nice. I'm just going to wet it. Just a tiny bit. It's just something extra to have. It's not necessary. Yeah, and I think it looks yeah, just accent bits. So I'm just going to put this back down here. Yep. Clean my brush. Put this aside. And voila. Under 20 minutes, you got the picture done, real time. Hope you like this picture. And if you do, and this is my coffee pins. Yeah, and if you do, please give me a cheeky thumbs up and do subscribe if you have not already. So till then, take care and happy coloring. Bye bye.